Well, one of our area's biggest and best fundraisers is back for its 10th year.
Yes, Fred Hutch's Obliteride brings hundreds of people together to raise money for cancer research.
Yeah, Saint has the story of a Bellevue cyclist who's among the participants.
Though there was a 13-year difference between Matt Hooper and his oldest brother, Chris, the two siblings shared a strong bond.
It's hard to describe him. Warm, sweet, witty. He had the best jokes, and whether it was at your expense or his, he was going to get that last joke in.
But 13 years ago, Chris received news that was no laughing matter.
He told me in 2009, and he was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, which is a blood cancer, blood disease. I got the opportunity to test myself right away, and I was a perfect match for him. So I donated my stem cells, was able to donate to him a few months after he told me about his diagnosis.
Matt's gift added more than a decade to Chris's life. But just weeks before Chris was to start a new treatment, he lost the fight.
You know, being that close is hard to accept. And 13 years is not enough time. With that said, though, the more research that can be done, you know, the more time we can all get with our loved ones.
To honor Chris and raise money for more cancer research, Matt is riding in Fred Hutch's annual fundraiser, Obliteride.
He would be extremely supportive of this and want to be right there. If he couldn't ride, he'd be wanting to be cheering us on for sure.
The bike Matt will be riding is special. It's his brother Chris's.
It's a Peugeot, a classic steel frame. It's a tank. He rode that bike on the Seattle to Portland race back in the 80s in one day. It's not about being state-of-the-art in this case, right? It's about the sentimental value. One thing about Chris is he lived in the moment. That inspired me, and so I said, no more excuses. This is a perfect opportunity to ride for Fred Hutch, to ride for Chris.
At Obliteride, Matt may look like he's riding alone, but he is not.
I'm gonna ride it with 4 feet on the pedals, his and mine.
Thank you, Saint.
So thanks to Chris and Matt's former employer, Washington Federal Bank, their team has raised $21,000 for Fred Hutch so far.
That's fantastic,
Yeah.
and it's not too late for you to show your support or get into the race. The 10th annual Obliteride is taking place on Saturday, August 13th. You can ride, walk, run, or choose your own activity. You can find registration information at fredhutch.org.